What's up, guys? This is That History Teacher 76, and today I am experiencing the consequence of my actions. So I need to get some yucca for a project, and I just kept pushing it off, and now here I am. The time is 6:30. It's 6:30 in the morning. School starts at 8, and I need to get 155 pieces of yucca. So I'm driving around Bouquet Road to try and find some yucca. And also, you know, since I got time, maybe, there's this boulder I've always wanted to check out, this like rock area that I'm gonna go check out. And so, but hey man, as cramped as it is, what a beautiful morning this is. There's a river right over there too. Hopefully I can finish this up and check out that river as well. But here's some yucca right here. So I'm gonna start cutting some up. I got my handy dandy multi-tool right here, and then I got a trash bag to start putting this stuff in. So wish me luck, guys. Oh boy, I have made a mistake. This is gonna be rough, but hey, I got about 30 minutes of cutting ahead of me, and then a little bit of a drive, and I better hurry because I really want to go to that river. I want to check that out, but it looks like there's enough on here for me. You just got to be careful because it's all pokey, but now that I'm cutting away at it, there's less and less, and so this will be good. And then worst case scenario, I think I'll cut 75, wait, no, that's not math, 80, and then once I get 80 of them, then I'll just cut them in half. So that's what we're gonna do here. All right. What am I doing? I remember early in my career, I'd be running late sometimes because I'd think to myself, oh, I gotta go to the store and get more supplies. I don't have enough supplies for this project. And here I am years later on the side of a road cutting into a yucca plant for a project. If any of these kids misbehave today, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be livid. So they better be on their best behavior. Also, I think I need a new knife. This knife just isn't knifing quite well enough. Well, I wasn't counting how many I got. I wasn't really paying attention to that. So hopefully I have the amount I needed. Worst case, I could always cut it up a little bit more. Let me fix this a little bit. Got a couple scratches. Looks worse than it is. I didn't even notice I was bleeding until I got blood on stuff, so not a bad scratch. I'm gonna get all this stuff in bags. I was cutting it right there and then just throwing it down. I wonder if the drivers of Bouquet will be talking about this today. This might be something that they bring up in their office. And the time is 6:48, so you know, I started around 6:34. I'd say 14 minutes of cutting was probably enough time. So I'm gonna bag these things, and then I got time to check out the river and the rocks. Well, the stuff is bagged. All that's left to do is check out the river. Well, check out the rocks, the river, and then cut up the top part of those yuccas so no one gets hurt. Just me is getting hurt. And the river sounds bigger than it is. I'm just at a small part of it. Look at that. Pretty cool though. We've had a lot of rainfall these past couple days in Southern California. Oh, that's just dirt. Yeah, a lot of rainfall these past couple days, and gonna have some more these next couple days too. So this seems to be the runoff from that, which in Southern California, this is quite a lot. Look at that right there. And look at that log. That log is coming apart, man. Anyways, not a bad way to start the morning, right? You could go for a jog, you could go to the gym, you could sleep in, or you could be on the side of the road cutting yucca from a plant, poking yourself a little bit, getting a little cut up yourself. Oh, here comes a car. And so I'm glad that I got to do this morning. Waiting for some cars to pass. Looks like we're good. All clear. And so, not too bad of a morning, I'll tell you what. But there's still trash. Come on, pick up your trash, man. Come on, first off, what are you doing so far out here in the wild with this? Second off, pick up the trash. Pick up the trash. I'm gonna throw this in the trunk. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the big rocks now. Goodbye. This out. I drive by this wall all the time on my way to work, and it blows my mind. I mean, just look at this. I see people rock climbing here all the time. I used to be a rock climber myself.
Wow.
Maybe that's a future video. But I see people climbing here all the time. And what blows me away about these walls is how high those caves are, right? You see up there? Right? Because rocks break down from erosion, right? That's rainfall coming down, breaking into cracks of the rock, and then plants will grow in there, and then that breaks the rock apart. But how does it get on the side of the wall? And this kind of helps the theory that this was all once a big old river, right? This is Bouquet Canyon, the road, and this was all a big river, you know, I don't know, thousands of years ago. And that river came through and cut away, and now you have what we have here, and then you can see the remnants of where the water kind of broke into these rocks. So pretty cool stuff. This is right by Texas Canyon, the Texas Canyon Ranger Station and the climbing area. You could climb here, but there's the bigger climbing area further in. Whoa. Look at that cool bench right there. Some really cool rocks. That's a pretty good hold right there. Might have to bust out the shoes and do some climbing. It's a pretty good hold too. Probably have to be pretty choosy with how you're gonna do this. But I feel like you could put some, you know, get some good moves going. Oh yeah, and there's the sport climbing. If you look really close, you can see the hooks for sport climbing right there. So not too much top rope. I wouldn't want to boulder with this right behind me, right? Because if you fall, even if it's a little fall, it's going to turn into a big fall with that right there. But yeah, this is right by the Texas Canyon Ranger Station. If you know how to sport climb, this might be the spot for you. Don't go in there. Right there's a little dwelling. There's leaves in there that tells me that there's probably an animal in there, and or at least used to be, and I'm gonna be staying away from that. Man, this is such a cool area. If I had more time, if I wasn't trying to find yucca right now, I would definitely be checking this place out. I would spend a little bit more time here. Maybe that's a future video, and I'll come back and do some rock climbing with my friend Mason. Mason, if you're watching this, let's do it, buddy. All right, so we're in class, we made it, no problems, and now I'm doing the final part, making it pretty safe for kids to work with, cutting it up like this, and in, what time do we got? 7:38, so class starts at 8 o'clock. So hopefully I have enough time here to sneak out and make myself a second cup of coffee. Because if I can pull that off, then all my goals of today have been achieved. I've seen the rocks, I got my yucca, I saw the river, and all we need now is a second cup of coffee. And that second cup of coffee will fix me. All my problems, everything will be solved. Thanks to that second cup of coffee. I'm also gonna have to make sure that I tell the custodian about these pokies in the bag, you know. But I think I might have done a little overkill with how much yucca I got. But you know what I always say? Yucca, 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 yucca. Right? I always say that. And so it's gonna be a good project. I'll check in one more time to show you guys some of the finished products, see how these kids do at this, see which ones would survive in the wild and which ones won't be looking too good for them. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys shortly. What's up, guys? School's almost over, so let's check out some of the ropes. I got one more class, but dude, I am tired. I woke up early. My baby woke me up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go drive up the mountain and cut some rope. And so here's some pretty cool stuff. This one looks pretty good. And here's just a pile of rope. Different kinds. And so there you go. There you have it. That's how you make it. If you want to know how to make the rope, I have a video of that on my channel too. You can go check that out. But thanks for tuning in. If you're a teacher and you're thinking to yourself, man, how could my students do something like this? Would they be able to? And the answer is yes, they would. They would. One time a wise teacher once told me that they will do what you expect of them. So if you expect them to do something cool and do a good job at it, they'll do it, which is what happened here. And if you expect them to misbehave and not do the right thing, then they'll do it, right? They are good people, they are good kids, and they can do good things. And they want to do good things, as we have here. So let them do good things. Anyways, I gotta go now. I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry. Check it out. We got these bows from Trader Joe's. No soy sauce. Mistake on my part, right? I don't know why I don't have soy sauce. I have containers for it.